Hello and welcome everyone. In this tutorial we will learn how to create a simple survival mission for FiveM using Lua programming language. I assume that you know Lua basics, such as functions, variables, loops and others. This tutorial should help you to start with FiveM scripting to create something unique and fun to play. If you like this video, please let me know in comments what would you like to see in future tutorials and how I can improve my content in general. So, let's begin. The basic mission idea is to kill animals on distance to avoid being exploded. Each animal will have a bomb on their tails. We will add them and other nice tweaks in a second part of video. Now we need to implement basic things first. Also, you will be able to download the whole resource by following link in video description. Here we have a default FiveM server setup. If you need to learn how to deploy it, please visit FiveM appropriate tutorial section on docs.fivem.net. Also, I prepared a special map with single spawn position in our mission location. We will need this later. Let's start with creating a new resource. We will call it adaptation. Create a manifest file, set latest manifest version, and set resource type to GTA 5. Now let's create a client script where we will code our mission and add it to manifest. First, we need to declare our config table. Here we have a list of animal models to spawn, their possible positions, and explosion parameters such as minimal distance to explode, explosion type, and damage scale. You can adjust these parameters to create a better gameplay experience. Now declare some variables. Was started, which indicates if mission were started, and animal, which will store pet handle. Player need weapon to shoot animals. Don't do it in real life. So let's start with it. Add new player spawned event handler, which triggers every time player being spawned, and give a nice musket with enough armor. Not hidden, and equipped by default. Now create a background thread, which will handle our mission logic in an infinite loop. First, we need to start mission somehow. I will use a simple button press trigger. So, if mission were not started and interaction menu button was just released, it's M by default. We mark mission as started and execute our prepare function. Prepare function will load all necessary models into memory if needed. So, if model wasn't loaded somehow, we request it, and wait in loop until it will be loaded. That's all we need to prepare. Now get back to our main function. So, if mission was started, first thing to do is to check if player is dead. Remember, this code executes in loop. So, if he is dead, we need to finish our mission. Finish function is simple enough too. We need to mark all our models as no longer needed. And if animal were created, we need to delete it and reset our variables to their initial state, both animal and was started. Please note that this cleanup method can be bad for your case if you have other resources which are using these models. I mean, it's possible to unload models while other resources will still need it. A proper architecture for such things is not a simple theme, but you probably need to think about it if you want your server work stable and good. Alright, so if animal were not created, then we need to do it. Let's pick a random position from our config table and create a new pet of animal type 28 with a random model and on previously selected position. Also, this pad will be not networked, as networked entities is another quite complex theme. We will set relationship group to player to avoid animal flees from our shots. Mark animal as enemy to have a red crosshair while aiming at it. And set task go to player for infinite duration, as close as possible, full speed, and some other long magic values. Also, our animal should keep doing this task forever. Now, if animal were already created, we need to do a few things. First, if our animal is dead, we need to mark it as no longer needed. So the game will be able to remove it itself, and we need to reset our animal variable too. If animal is alive, we need to take animal cohorts and check distance between us So, if it is close enough, we should create an explosion. This explosion should be created on animal cohorts with the previously specified type and damage scale. It should be visible, audible, and without camera shaking. That's all we need. Now let's add our resource to server config file. Then we need to run our server and test it. In this part of video, I will shortly describe edit improvements to our initial implementation. There are special sound effect and minimap flash when starting mission, edit in prepare function. Also we have tooltips how to start mission, its objective, and notification with player score after kill. Each animal have bomb attached to its tail, and it's managed alongside with the animal itself. There are more ways to improve, like increasing difficulty, adding personal records, mini-bosses, and others. You can use my code as a start for your own ideas. Please let me know what do you want to know about FiveM scripting. I hope you like my video and see you next time.